This Shabbat, we depart once again from the weekly cycle of Torah readings to have a special one for the 8th day of Passover. And so the rabbis choose for this selection a parallel section from the 2nd day of Passover Torah reading. That reading was from the book of Leviticus, which described the special occasions celebrated throughout the year, and it was preceded by a paragraph which describes how an animal is fit to be sacrificed. The section we read from on the 8th day of Passover is the section from Deuteronomy which says the same thing, but when the 8th day falls on Shabbat, it is preceded by a longer section which describes for us agricultural law, specifically how a tithe is supposed to be taken certain years during the 7-year cycle, which are to be designated for the poor. And a general statement is included as well that there will always be poor in the community, which we are commanded to recognize and to support. And so the fascinating thing is why the rabbis included this section for Shabbat and the 8th day of Passover. And it's one understanding could be that on the holiday of Passover, we could be focused on the rituals of the holiday itself and on the particulars of keeping kosher, whether this particular food that we're looking for in the supermarket has the appropriate supervision symbol on it, whether we are doing the parts of the Seder appropriately and accurately. And we might also, on the 8th day of Passover, since it is Yizkor, be focused on ourselves and our own personal grief and loss. And so here the rabbis ensure that we need to focus on the community at large. We can't get caught up in our own personal lives all the time. We can't be self-centered in observance of the holiday and the ritual, that we need to be focused outward to the community, that it is only when we are part of the community and recognize all those in the community, especially those who need our help, that we appropriately and best observe the meaning of the holiday. The holiday, everything about Judaism, not just the holiday, but all the rituals, are best observed in community. We are commanded in the Torah in the plural form. Moses, through God, speaks to the entire community, not to one individual. And so we can't just get caught up in the minutiae of the ritual. We need to always see the bigger picture, always understand that we're part of community, and always need to ensure that everyone in the community can celebrate, feel part of the community, and can achieve their best. Shabbat Shalom and Chag Sameach.